What's going on, guys? Dragon Master 562 here, and today I'm going to be doing another game review. Now I know I haven't made any videos for a while, and that's because I've been trying to figure out that's because I've been trying to figure out to think of another video to make. I couldn't think of anything for a while, but now I finally decided to make another game review. So yeah, today's game is Tekken, and this is the very first Tekken game that was ever made. So this game is old, but it was fun. It was fun to play. I played this game years ago. It was fun to play. And we're gonna talk about some of the characters. The first character we're gonna talk about, of course, is Kazuya. Kazuya is a character who's appeared throughout the entire Tekken series, and he makes an appearance in Tekken 1, and so basically when Kazuya was little, he got thrown off a cliff by his father, and then he became evil, and he has something called a devil gene, and basically he can turn into some kind of devil, and it's really scary looking. But it's not really scary, but yeah. But yeah, there's Kazuya, and the next character we're going to talk about is his father, Heihachi. Now Heihachi is a terrible father. He's evil, and the reason I say that is because Heihachi went and threw his own son off a cliff because he must have thought that was a good idea, but he threw his own son off a cliff, and he appears as the first boss in the first Tekken game, and here he is. Now moving on to the next character, we're going to talk about Yoshimitsu, which is one of my favorite characters in Tekken because he's just cool. Yoshimitsu is a samurai. He's a part of something called the Maji clan, and he's basically a weird character, but he's cool though. Now he appears. This is him in Tekken 1. This is how he looked. He changed his look. He changed his look over time, and this is how he looked in Tekken 1. Now moving on to another character, we're going to talk about somebody else that I like in the Tekken series, and that is Martial Law, or Law for short, because that's what he's called. Law is a character who has appeared in Tekken as well. He's basically Bruce Lee, but except different. He's just basically a tribute to Bruce Lee, I guess. I don't know, but he looks really cool, and he basically has some really cool moves, and he's really hard to beat in Tekken. He's really hard to beat. Now the next character we're going to talk about is Nina Williams. Now the next character we're going to talk about is Nina Williams, who appears in Tekken 2. Who appears in a lot of Tekken games. Nina is the sister of Anna Williams, who I'll get to in a second. But Nina Williams is a tough character to beat in Tekken because she's just she's just really difficult to beat, and that's pretty much it. And for some reason, she likes to kill people, which makes no sense because there's no reason to try and kill anybody, but she just likes to. Here's Nina in the first Tekken game. This is what she looks like in Tekken 1, and this is what she looks like in the first Tekken game. And to be honest, I don't like fighting Nina. I don't like fighting her because she's really hard to beat. So I really don't like to fight her. But whatever. Okay, moving on to another character that I like, King. Now King is a character who's appeared in every single Tekken game I can think of. And sadly, something bad happened to him because King ended up dying because somebody somebody called the Ogre went and killed King, so another King replaced him. But King is a good character overall, and I think he's a really cool character. Moving on to the next character we're going to talk about, Jack. Now, Jack is an android who was created by the Mishima Zaibatsu, I think that's what it's called. He was created by Heihachi, basically. And Jack basically is like a robot, and he basically he's really strong, and he's destroyed everybody. And this is what he looks like, and he's really intimidating because he has no expression on his face whatsoever. Moving on to the next character, moving on to the next character, we're going to talk about Paul Phoenix. Now, Paul Phoenix is another Tekken character who appeared, and Paul is just really annoying to fight because he constantly uses kicks and stuff, and he's really hard to beat. But Paul's is a really good character. He's funny too. His best friend is Law. His best friend is Martial Law, and he's just a really cool character. And he's funny too. Moving on to the next character, we're going to talk about Kuma. Now, Kuma is basically there's not much to say about Kuma except for the fact that he's a bear and he is Heihachi's bodyguard. That's pretty much it. He's a bear, and he's also Heihachi's bodyguard. And sadly, he'd also died too, but his son took his place. And that's cool. But this is what Kuma looked like in the first Tekken game. And to be honest, I don't understand why they put a bear in Tekken. But you know what? Whatever. Moving on to the last character we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Wang Jinrei, and then we're going to talk about. Well, this isn't going to be the last character. My bad. We're going to talk about the last character in a second. This is Wang Jinrei. He's also another Tekken character, and his best friend is Jinpachi Mishima, who was Heihachi's father, and Heihachi also killed Jinpachi, and that sucks. But this is what he looked like in Tekken 1, and yeah. Now moving on to the next character. Okay, sorry about that. Now moving on to the next character, we're going to talk about Anna Williams, who is the sister of Nina Williams. Anna and Nina both hate each other for some reason. I don't know why. But I guess Nina and Anna have this thing where they're rivals, and I guess that's about it. But moving on to Anna. Anna appears in basically every Tekken game. She's an unlockable character in Tekken 1, but you have to play through the game as somebody in order to unlock her. I'm pretty sure you have to play through the game as Nina in order to get Anna. But yeah, this is Anna Williams in the first Tekken game, and Anna basically is another character who's hard to beat, but that's about it. But yeah, this is Anna in the first Tekken game, and she looks good. And yeah, that's about it for this game review. If you guys like this video, please subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. And also, I'm sorry it took me so long to make videos. I just couldn't decide. I just couldn't figure out what video to make next. So it took me a while. It took me a while to think of a video to make. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I just wanna be